Can we just take a moment to remember the time in my life when guys try to woo me with 1,000-paged books? Kind of a thing. So it's finally 2013. A lot has happened in my life within the past year, but I think mainly the biggest thing, like the real milestone for me, was obtaining an office bobblehead. It's Ryan Howard, guys. Be jealous. No, in all seriousness, I have been watching like copious amounts of The Office, and it's almost kind of embarrassing. Like, I think you know you've watched too much of The Office when your history teacher starts to look like Jim Halpert to you. I have a favorite word, and I mean, this is just my all-time favorite word ever. Just, it's so perfect, and it sums up so much of my life, and it's just so applicable to so many situations, and it's just perfect. And that word is Mamihlapinatapai, and it's a word from a dead language. I don't remember what language, but it's dead apparently. It basically means a shared glance between two people where they're thinking the same thing, but neither of them really wants to be the first to act upon that thought or that impulse. And so it's just sort of this weird state where they're both thinking the same thing, but neither of them wants to initiate. It sums up so much of my life, it's not even funny. Now, I don't know if it's just me, but with some people, it's so easy to talk to them. Like, there are some people, they're just so warm, and there's a certain, like, invitingness to them, and it's just so easy to be outgoing around them. And for me, usually those people are, like, way older than me, and I think that's why a lot of my friends are, like, at least 1 or 2 years older than me. I want to be friends with people that are my age. Like, it would kind of be nice. And yet, I have an easier time talking to my teacher than I do to one of my peers. What's up with that, guys? I don't know. I'm having a hard time balancing my internet life with my outernet life, and I feel like I've put so much of myself out on the internet, and I feel like people almost won't feel compelled to get to know me outside of the internet, and it's kind of sad because I feel like sometimes I have to disconnect with people to connect. And it's bad, and I guess that maybe if I wanted to make a resolution, or more so just a goal for myself, I think it's going to be to start being more outgoing. And I think that is something that I have struggled with for a long time. I think it's time to change that. I think sometimes I'm just gonna have to put myself into uncomfortable situations in order to feel fulfilled in the end. Also, I don't know if this happens to you guys ever, but sometimes I just watch a TV show and there's like one episode that I just totally fall in love with, and it's like I just save that one episode on my DVR and I just watch it over and over again, and you would think that I would get so sick of that episode, but it's just so perfect. And right now that episode for me is the company picnic from The Office. Oh, it's so perfect. The thing about The Office is that it's funny and hilarious and so entertaining, but deep down underneath all of that, like, I really care about the characters. And there's like this one line at the very end where Michael is just sort of, he had tried to win back Holly, and it didn't work. I didn't find the perfect moment, but I think today was just about having today. False.